US privately asks Ukraine to show Russia it's open to negotiation.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Biden administration is privately encouraging Ukraine's leaders to signal an openness to negotiate with Russia and drop the public refusal to engage in peace talks unless President Vladimir Putin is removed from power, according to people familiar with the discussions. The request by American officials is not aimed at pushing Ukraine to the negotiating table, these people said. Rather, they called it a calculated attempt to ensure the government in Kyiv maintains the support of other nations facing constituencies wary of fueling a war for many years to come.
This post received a score of 8,900, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This doesn't sound very private.
It's behind a paywall though.
On iPhone, click the article. Then click the R button top right. Click Show Reader. Read article without paywall.
Ooh, that's sweet. And sneaky, hee hee, I love it. Thanks.
This article basically just said the US wants Ukraine to drop their refusal to engage with Russia so long as Putin is in power. That's it. They aren't trying to coerce Ukraine into ceding any territory or make crazy concessions.
Ukraine probably understood that there is no way in hell Putin would give back what he stole without it being pried away from him by force, and that this is an ego thing for him. Any discussion while Putin's still in power would never be in good faith.
Yeah, I think this was probably along the lines of, don't corner a caged rat. Let him think you might negotiate so he doesn't blow up the world on his way out.
Is that in The Art of War? I actually have a copy right here. Edit. Found it at the end of the maneuvering chapter. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Begin by attacking something your enemy holds dear.
I believe it was the old philosopher J. Cole who once said, fool me one time, shame on you, fool me twice. Can't put the blame on you, fool me 3 times. Fuck the peace signs, load the chopper. Let it rain on you. So I definitely think he has the right idea.
Indeed, one of the great philosophers of our time.
Important part of the article, and requires readers to understand how tricky and nuanced things are.
Definitely not intended for the Reddit audience then. Definitely not.
I wish this sub had a bot like I've seen on other Reddits that posts the article in a comment. So much easier than dealing with paywalls and the sorts on mobile.
You paywall ghost post in reply to paywall content and you'll get a message with a link around the paywall.
I guess it's not private any longer.
The subheading reads, the encouragement is aimed not at pushing Ukraine to the negotiating table, but ensuring it maintains a moral high ground in the eyes of its international backers.
If there's a fucking article about it, then it's not private anymore.
Thanks, Washington Post. It's not private now.
Oh boy, with an inflammatory headline like that, it's gonna be a fun game of who didn't read the article.
#shish don't tell anyone.
Nice clickbait title there, Washington Post. The US isn't trying to coerce Ukraine into conceding anything, just being open to talking to Russia. That talk could be Russia saying, we want out of this war, you can have all your stuff back, and it would fit with what the US is suggesting.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.